Welcome to Eli Goldsmith's Unity Flow podcast. It's been a while since we posted direct here. We've been reposting a lot from Amune's Future, Breast of Israel podcast. Had some great classes which we reposted from Rav Shana Malka and our guests, Nuriel, Yosef Daniel and Gedalia Fenster. We're happy now to post something from myself direct. The last class I think we posted here was about the United Souls book, which once again we're still looking for an editor and a publisher. We are holding already at over around 80 pages, however that translates into words, around 80,000 or more words, and it's at a good place. It definitely needs though some guidance and editing, and we're happy to then get out the United Souls book by the summer, publish our first book as part of the Unity Inspires project. So it's exciting. Other good news, and this is what we're posting for, is today we have the pleasure to announce on our podcast that we are releasing the United Souls #2 collaboration album, a special one, and once again it's a Unity focus in the music, and you can pre-save it on #2 on Spotify for the 26th of February, Purim 2021. That's the release date, and the links we'll put below where to do that. We have a blog which I've been always, thank God, updating over the many years. I think it's been over 10 years now, generally with the blogging, and this one a few years on Unity Inspires project specifically, which thank God has been now updated with the list of the talented artists which you guys can check out. Just to remind you, we do have United Souls #1 is out already since last summer, Tu B'Av on the 5th of August, and also United Souls Key, which came out in January. And please God, we'll hope to follow up United Souls Key with another great collaboration album from talented female artists. Here we are, United Souls #2, and this is going to be a lot of a breakdown who's in the album and why. The question would be, why is easy to answer, is because they were the people who came forth very easily and offered their track as a donation or contribution without worrying about royalties or anything, even though we do offer that to artists, and it just makes it very easy to upload. A lot of them are pre-released tracks from their albums already, and they're each artist mentioned now, and on the blog we try to link up as much as possible. So we'll put the link of the blog, of Unity Inspires Project's blog, below, so you can check out the artists direct and all their links, so we don't have to rely. I do apologise for any sounds. I've just been jogging with my wife. I'm on my way back. She's obviously way ahead of me, just keeping that Unity flow balanced and healthy. So here's the artist list for United Souls #2. We've got Isaac Miracles, who opens the album with Sunshine Rays. It's a remix version of the song already out, and we're very happy to host Isaac Miracles. We do have an opportunity to book all our artists on this platform. Unity Inspires Projects at gmail.com is the place to connect direct, and we do have a long list of artists. Hopefully now things are opening up somewhat in the world for events, but once again we can always do online events. Until then, if you do have a community that's opened up, remember we have a large list of well-known artists who don't appear on this track album yet, but will hopefully in the future be on our United Souls collaboration albums in the future. We've spoken with their management and other people. It's just a matter of time until we're meritorious and they're meritorious to join together on our collaboration album. So first up is Isaac Miracles, and he is also available for Unity bookings, and we're really excited to have him here. Second is the 7 Day Boys. 7th Day Boys is with Yo Kalev and Big Jesse, or his name's Yosef Yishai, on the album, and it's an opportunity once again to connect with some old friends from way back when I was with Shine, and even before that when I worked in the Bay Sion. So it's very cool to continue on relationships, and once again this order isn't for any significance of importance, it's just how the album flowed. Yosef Daniel is the third track. His song is called Kaladon. It's a famous cover of Shlomo Kalibach. And just go back one more is the 7th Day Boys track is called Just a Dream. Yosef Daniel is singing with a more acoustic cover of that famous track we sing on Shabbos in the shul. I just wanted to do something more easy and friendly to the soul and to the heart. And then we have number 4, Why Shafario. Why Shafario appeared on, and Yosef Daniel and Isaac Miracles and Seventh Day Boy, all first 4 tracks appeared on the first United Souls number 1. And this song he gave us this time is in the merit of Purim, which is coming up, a special time for me personally, being that it's my wife and myself, my soulmate's birthday. And she's Zion Adar, and I'm the week later, which is coming this week, Purim. We have the opportunity to share beautiful Purim in Jerusalem, 3 days this year, Purim Masholosh, and therefore my birthday is the climax of Purim. So the song he gave us is called Monochai HaYehudi, a very positive song, and he writes a whole explanation why he gave it to us, and I put it there on the blog. You can read there more detailed information of each of the tracks and see the original releases. The next track is from Eish Yeshiva Band, Adon Olam, a very beautiful, heartfelt version of the song Adon Olam, which we sing, and say throughout the year. And it's a very special version. Very happy to post them. And obviously everyone knows who Eish is, global, and they have them, the Eish Torah Yeshiva and all the different special staff there, and they agreed to share this beautiful track. I'm very excited to have a first appearance with them. And the 6th track is David Chesner, someone who I've worked with right at the beginning when I first became Midnight Rabbi, and we put on our first Unity of the Bands concert. He was featured there in a few of the bands with a few different hats, if you remember rightly. He was the drummer, and now, thank God, he's putting out his own music over 11 years later since then, or 12 years, and his band actually won the Battle of the Bands that we had then, the Unity of Bands concert, and it's an honor to host him as a solo artist. So David Chesner, and the song is called Redemption, very appropriately. Excuse again the birds, I like to be very vocal here in Jerusalem. And then we went to another artist, a famous artist originally from Russia and now obviously the US, and he was talking about how such a challenging year it's been, and we put out his whole press release in the blog, and his name's Yaakov Waiselewicz, and the name of the song is called Abba. Very heartfelt song, and he's done collaborations with people like Eitan Katz, other such artists, and very happy to have him, and Baruch Hashem, he reached out very kindly to share this. Next up is Dov Halperin, who will actually be our next guest in our studio. We already had Yosef Shafario and also Yosef Daniel in our studio with Rav Shalom Arush, and those classes can be seen. That's another class which I posted here, Why Shafario's class with Jonathan Hills, very beautiful music. So we now have Dov Halperin coming after Purim, and his song that he kindly collaborated with us is Megia Geula, the Redemption Approaches. Very appropriate right now, considering the situation we're in. And you should check out his music again on the blog. He's put up a different track there, and that's why it's worth checking out the blog, because this gives some different looks at the artist and what I'm saying over here. Then we had song number 9, Yosef Brown. He's Loyalty Beats, and the track is called Enough Said. He's a beat maker for artists like our good friend Nissan Black, and obviously, we always have opportunities to book. He's a great speaker as well, and he's done some speaking jobs over the years with Nissan Black and myself. I put him on a few different programs, and I'd love to continue doing that for him. And most importantly, his beats. They've been a game changer in the music world, because everyone knows his tracks, and sometimes even his lyrics. He's collaborated, and you go over to Nissan Black, you can see the credits given. Plus he's working with lots of other artists now, and this is his opportunity to showcase his beats, Loyalty Beats. We appreciate him showing one of his tracks, and it's instrumental obviously because it's just a beat, but it's not just a beat because it's got a good flow to it. And I chose this one because it's got a soulful boom bap energy. Now, number 10, Shem's Warrior. Now this is interesting. I taught a yeshiva called Ner Jake, which is where I got the name Midnight Rabbi, and that's where I met Dov Halperin. He was a student there, and he went on obviously to great things, but he's putting a new innovative project called From This War, and we stayed in touch onwards from those days, a long time ago now, over 10 years. I recommend you checking out. It's going to be an interesting and innovative project where heavy metal, like the ability to scream in music like I personally grew up with, and he's putting out a unique track, and I'm interested to see where this goes, and I'm happy to include him in the project. That's one of my old students and friend, and someone who's doing something very innovative. That is already 10 tracks. Wow. Next up, and last for now, is a new band that I came across through social media, and it's called 9 Moons. Just checking we're still good. Yeah, it's very cold right now. So Davin is the name of the band, and the song is called Garden's Gate, and it's written by the band Davin, and I have a whole list of and link up to the band. Also, if you go to the blog, there's a nice track, a live track from Nissan Black, which gives us some hope that we're going to be opening up, because we were at Bat Mitzvah, which did obviously keep the rules, but still gave a platform for Nissan Black to perform one of his tracks. And we've also got the latest, is our future classes. Tonight we're going to have, or whenever you listen to this podcast, we'll put it up, please God, on this repost place, but also in the original podcast, is our future, we're going to have Schlepping Nachas. It was meant to be Mendy Weinreb and his brother, but they had to fly to New York tonight. So, thank God things are opening up for Purim. So there's opportunity for them to perform in the US. So we won't stand in the way with our Munah class, even though we could have maybe rescheduled, made it earlier or whatever, but it's just worked out that they offered a different band, friends of theirs, called Schlepping Nachas. Seems like a really good fun way to go into Purim with. And we have also a special guest from Miami, asking the questions and being part involved with the class. A boy called Ben Meller, who's an old friend from Miami. He's hosted us there in the Lighthouse Project with Nissim and Rav Shana Morris and Rav Laser Bodhi and all the good things that we did when our tours and back in the day in Miami. In fact, he's the one who connected us to his brother-in-law, well, at least me anyway, who then hosted this Bas Mitzvah, which we once again have the link of that with Nissan Black performing. You can check out the Lighthouse Project and all the great things it does, and Schlepping Nachas, recommend it, good fun band. And thank God it's been a busy start to 2021 and hopefully a good climax to Purim this year, which we'll just end off with this quick important class, which I do have my weekly classes, and one is our future class, and also the course we're doing with Pulver and Jeff Pulver hosting in Pulver EDU, Pulver Redo, and we're doing our class on Tuesday bi-weekly. Hopefully we'll be starting this Tuesday, but you never know, because unfortunately the mother of both the Pulvers passed away, so we'll be dedicating our classes to her memory, her loving memory. Anyway, just to end off with Purim with a positive note, and and when someone's soul goes up, that's even more of an expression of united souls, which is really what this whole thing is about. But to remember that Purim is an expression of the soul. The whole 3 days is an opportunity, and especially the fast day before, Tanis Esther, gives us an ability to become more soulful in the physical, in the world. And to prepare that, we fast, and we prepare this week, hopefully. And then the hope is that my album will come out, United Souls. Number 2, to express some more unity, because that's really what's happening on Purim. There's a tremendous tremendous unity amongst the Jewish people in the world, an ability to elevate everything back to godliness, back to oneness, to bring the godliness into the world, into your table, where you eat and party, and all the different methods of charity and kindness come out on these days, and the ability to read the Megillah, to see how everything is divine providence, everything has a flow, everything has a unified flow, and not to discount anything going on politically or physically, or anything you hear or read or speak, anything of experience of life is lacking any divine flow. It's just a matter of our awareness and our ability to open ourselves to it, and that's Megillah's Esther, to reveal in the hidden that divine flow. Anyway, I wish everybody a beautiful rest of week. We just started a Shavua Tov, and happy Purim, and to enjoy that album. It's coming out on the 26th of February in the middle of the night in Israel time, and I can't wait to see you soon with your United and Unity Flow podcast and inspirational feedback and appreciation, and I can't wait to collaborate with your projects, whatever that is, from books to music to art to creativity to business to education, everything can be part of our Unity Inspires projects. It's just a matter of people stepping forward, collaborating. We're doing it, and we're looking forward to see yours. Have a good one. All the links below. Check it out, share on, and thanks for being part of this wonderful journey, every artist and every friend. Thank you.